I'm going to Tan, and I might have a different opinion. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
We'll see about that.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
An anonymous source, really? Pathfinder. Wow. I'm Davis Carr, Helios News Service. Maybe you've heard my voice over the vids.
HNS, huh?
I had an editor, but it's crazy out here. Now, beyond a freelancer or two, I'm it. All that stands between freedom and tyranny.
Who pays for you to do this?
Technically, HNS is an arm of the initiative. Sometimes the higher-ups try and tell us what to broadcast. It causes friction, but at least I can live with myself.
Were you a journalist back in the Milky Way?
I was. Sort of. The plan was just to work as a reporter out here. Tan blamed our broadcasts for stirring unrest. It was bullshit. Now all I want to do is keep going.
It must be difficult to set up a broadcast from scratch.
No, it's easy. Beyond the lack of staff. Still, I'm getting there.
Who's your source?
No journalist worth their salt will ever give that up.
Talk to you later, Davis.
It seems like if I send receivers to your ship, would you mind placing them on some planets? It'll help get news out to even the most far-flung colonists.
Okay, Davis. I'll help you get some.
Great. Just place a receiver near an outpost, and they'll get our reports.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
It's you! You're the human Pathfinder. I'm Sid, Vetra's sister. Vetra's told me all about you. I should probably get back to work. It was real nice meeting you, though.
What work do you do here?
Oh, I just monitor comms from colonists. Progress updates, hazard... Note it down, pass on a report to Sean at the end of the day.
Important job.
I know. It's nice to hand in a report and have someone say I helped.
I'll let you get back to work.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute? Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakeem, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tanz asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda. That's kind. Sometimes the camera makes people shy away from me.
That's a shame.
So that's what I need. The truth, I mean. Someone needs to record the history we're making.
It takes integrity to record the truth and nothing but.
Well, I do my best. And you could help me out. The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
We still have to fix them. Everyone, leaders included, needs to pitch in. Let's be honest about these challenges and how we're going to face them.
Nice. Won't make you popular with the leaders, but it's good to hear. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. This was more fun than I expected. You were great. I'll get to work editing.
Pathfinder. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you.
And you're my best friend.
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
Due respect, Director Tan, but you don't know me.
Oh, I think I do. Your ingenuity speaks for itself, Ryder. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
But you're their beacon.
Careful. He'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on Eos, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do as much good if the Kett attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
I wasn't really asking for it.
Of course. I support that kind of enthusiasm.
Right.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your brother, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Will do.
Pathfinder, we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
Right. She had something that could help with our job.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
You've had a year. Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said.
It's like nothing we've ever seen. Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Did you have some other business?
Direct.
And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
These things are almost never black and white.
If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
It was crazy down there.
All right.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal. Species are on.
No, it isn't what we wanted, but... You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? No pressure.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Breka, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative. Yes, of course. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward.
What's the rundown on it?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way, thresholds are about capacity. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn...
So I decide what groups to wake up.
Absolutely. But you can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates, and the more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate. Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
All right, Brekka. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your... And of course, sweet protocol and process. Now we're living.
Why'd you join the initiative?
I was a teacher.
You did the math and it's...
Here, I don't have a clue.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Good afternoon, Pathfinder. Director Addison finds it annoying.
And you're...
Your progress thrills me. Make my job obsolete, Pathfinder.
I have a specific person.
Name and designate.
That's it? You'll just...
Nowhere in my job description does it say, oh. That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt that...
Let's keep this between us.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Another time.
Pathfinder.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
An expedition to Eos in the Pythia system. Authorities are calling a vault. Though not... Convicted murderer Nilken Rensis, pardoned after an investigation by the human Pathfinder proved his innocence. This is HNS.
I don't care what she says. I can't work with power.
Wouldn't it be more practical to build these
Pathfinder
vaults in the
Rider,
surface?
if you will.
Nah, Rachni engineers mastered underground construction a millennium ago. These remnant fellows
Hello, Pathfinder.
What can I do?
They concern strange transmission patterns in the... Thank...
Hey, Hirik, how about you not dissect things over lunch? It's weird.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortage. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry.
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
Activity to the nearest security representative.
We can start building a bank of vaccines once we get more biomaterial.
It's that scourge I'm wondering about. Standard colony radiation.
Scan to assess the nature of the damage.
Please have I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around.
Pathfinder.
Oh, hello, Pathfinder.
Here we are, one young piejack. Ready to see Andromeda, huh? Sam, can you send a note to Kesh? Make sure our new friend gets delivered to the Tempest?
Acknowledged.
It's you. We're all... Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
This might be my...
Talk about... Go to hell.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed... Yes.
Okay. Something new every day.
This memory is from the...
Alec, your recommendations will never...
It's our best op.
If the...
Ambassador, we need to... Their rule. It will... By because there's no... Ellen. Not a...
Wow.
Alec was a stubborn man. Perhaps unknown. I detected...
Okay, I'll keep working on it.
However, using quantum entanglement communication, you removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Me more than you.
I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time. Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed... I am the most advanced SAM in the... In return, I provide you with capability of... Welcome back, Sarah.
Dr. Aradana at the tech lab. Transferring... Hey, what the... Sam?
Malicious code detected. Please stand by.
Sam?
Attempting to countermand malicious code. Please stand by.
Is there anything I can do? Sam? Is that another malfunction, or... Sam? You trying to show me something? Okay, I think I got it. Sam, talk to me.
Hello, Pathfinder. Please initialize the console to restore normal operations.
Sam, what happened?
The equations contained a Trojan horse program, a virus, specifically targeted to sever our connection and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
How do you feel?
I cannot feel pain.
Unlock the...
The human Pathfinder has died. Alec Ryder was killed after touching down on Habitat 7 in the Erickson system. Ryder's daughter has reportedly replaced him as Pathfinder, taking command of the Tempest in the ongoing search for a home in Andromeda.
Once we gather
this
a few more colonies...
is HNS.
I'll make it right, Dash. Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to an...
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little... I have... In his...
Construction and repairs continue on various parts of the Nexus. Authorities have no word on completion and remind visitors to avoid affected areas. This is HNS.
I can't believe it. You're... Oh...
Yes. I'm glad you did the right thing, Ryder.
You'd better live a clean life, Nilkin. Or else.
What? What does she mean by that?
I'll tell you later.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime out.
The human Pathfinder has died. Alec Ryder was killed after touching down on Habitat 7 in the Erickson system. Ryder's daughter has reportedly replaced him as Pathfinder, taking command of the Tempest and the ongoing search for a home in Andromeda. This is HNS.
This is not good.
I'll make it right.
Damned exiles.
I promise.
Boy, Pathfinder. Today has not been a good...
Why's that?
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for Prodromus was intercepted by those damned exiles. Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
I'll see what I can do.
That would be great. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
Harry, what's happening with Scott?
Well,
I don't follow.
he's made contact.
That's incredible.
Though in a coma, Scott's mental processes remain intact. You can ask him yourself. A moment while I establish a link with his implant. Proceed.
Scott? Can you hear me?
Is that you, Sarah? I don't understand. What's happening?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
Wow, really? How are we talking?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
Guess I'll take your word for it. I can't feel anything, but I still hear you. Is Dad okay?
I'm not sure how to say this, but he's dead, Scott.
What?
There was an accident.
What do you... Accident? How... I mean, Dad...
I know.
I don't believe it.
I'm sure...
Did we at least find home? Dad kept talking about how amazing it would be.
Just wait till you see it.
I hope Dad got to see it.
He did.
I should be with you now.
You were not...
Yeah, I guess so. Dad would want us to push on. Yeah, wherever they are. I figure Mama's giving him the business.
What happened?
Sorry.
Thanks, Harry.
Just a routine medical scan. Nothing to worry about. What brings you to Andromeda?
Lots of reasons. Terrible luck with women.
Are you sure you want to do this, Nilkin?
I am. It's for the best.
What's for the best?
I'm putting Nilkin here back into stasis.
The conviction was overturned, but everyone still treats me like a murderer. When Mariette heard the truth, she left me. I just want to go to sleep and wake up when things have blown over.
Sure. Run away from your problems. A fitting end.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative urgently requires blood.
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is HNS.
They offered to put me on the transfer list for an outpost, but I said no. This is cat DNA? Are you sure the scan isn't contaminated?
I'm certain, Professor.
Welcome, Pathfinder.
The equations...
You think I... Never. I abhor... I under...
I've seen a lot of down with AI sentiment lately.
Many fear what is...
This is not what I signed up for. What a mess. As things wait for stasis,
Artificial detecting Pathfinder Rider.
So, our virus set you free. Hope you're doing better without that AI jammed into your head.
You sent that virus to...
Pathfinder, it's possible they don't realize their virus failed, pretending that it worked.
Hello? Ryder?
Yes. I can't believe I'm free. Thank you.
Knight says human AI merging is a threat to all life. Oh, Knight's our founder. The virus wouldn't exist without her.
I should thank Knight in person.
I'll ask her. She might even give you a tour of our sanctuary.
A whole movement of AI-hating hackers with a leader called Knight.
She and her followers seem to have experience with human AI.
An expedition to Eos in the Pythia system has discovered a mysterious facility that authorities are calling a vault. Though not much yet is known about the underground structure, it's believed to be remnant in origin. Noted Asari scientist Pelisaria Basale.
What we activated in the vault drastically improved the atmosphere on Eos.
This is HNS.
How many times have I told you this story?
343.
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
Rushan, that's not
Alert Professor Herrick to come secure it.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified...
I'm sorry.
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is HNS.
I don't care what she says. We can't.
Watch your tone. Your incompetence isn't my problem.
What do you want?
Sounds like you're having a rough day.
I don't understand how he's in any position of authority. He's always like that, making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away. We...
I don't know. Hello. Did you know yet?
We invite you to visit our merchants in the Nexus Commons area.
Construction and repairs continue on various parts of the Nexus. Authorities have no word on completion and remind visitors to avoid affected areas. This is HNS.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect. Top scientists have...
Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Spender doesn't know the More importantly, he still talks to the exiles. I'm glad... Talk to Kandros. He likely has secure...
Pathfinder,